Hmm. Well, g'day. Does the camera want to be on? Does it want to be on? Wait, does it want to be on? Which window am I looking at? So confused. So confused. Does not want to be on. Wake up, little camera. Let's change you to 60 FPS. There you are. Hello, little camera. Good morning to you. Everybody is awake now. Everybody's awake. All right. And we go to our Discord. And we go to our Discord. And we go here. And we get some Discord happening. Not even 2025 yet. There's still time for activity you've been putting off. TV Basie. And we'll put it in the streams, in the streams, in the streams, in the streams. Where are the streams? There are the streams. There are the streams. It's all me, which is concerning. But never mind. That's okay. And then we do blue sky. And we do blue sky. We do some blue sky. We do a little bit of blue sky. Do the blue sky. We do it. We make a new tab here. And we move it over here. And we go blue sky. And we go, we go, we go, we go, we just go. We go. We go. Like this. Sweet. And we close. All right. Now then. We're done with those pesky pre-roll ads. We're done with them. So what do we need to do now? We need to fix these bugs because that doesn't look like it's running. Oh, yeah, because we kept renaming everything. That's right. I couldn't decide. I couldn't decide. I just couldn't decide. Couldn't decide. I could not decide. Where is it? Where is this bug? What line? 19. Wait a minute. 19 of what? In-game RS. Oh, this one. Today, I have decided I am going to be super slow and careful about my NeoVim navigation, and I'm just going to hit exactly where I mean to go rather than just randomly scrolling up and down. I'm going to be super slow and careful about it. And we'll see if we can undo some of these bad habits. Good Vimmer. I'm going to be a good Vimmer. I'm going to be a good Vimmer. That's what I'm going to be. Oh, no, come back. I need you. Come back. You go over there. Thank you. We do this. And we do this. Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. And then we're going to be a good Vimmer. We're going to hit exactly the point that we mean to hit every single time. I'm going to be so careful about it. And then maybe we'll learn some things. You never know. I don't know why I always need to move to the top of every file, but I do. It's a thing. It's a thing that I do. The other thing we could do is find out more about what on earth? If we could find out more about the FZF NVim plugin that I use. This one. Wait, is it this one? Warp is a modern Rust-based terminal with AI built in. Oh, that sounds like a bad idea. No, this isn't the same one. This, I'm thinking of FZF Lua. This has a lot of things, and it's sort of the telescope equivalent, but pure FZF stuff. Differences to telescope, I guess. So I use resuming work from where you left off. Lua require FZF Lua resume. I don't think I do that. I use buffers and files. I use buffers, files. I don't use old files. What? There's a whole bunch of stuff I could learn. Oh my God. Current buffer tree setter symbols? What? Open tabs. I don't use tabs. Arguments list. Search for a pattern, run search again. I use this all the time. But grep last, that I need to learn because I need that all the time and I never know how to do it. My goodness. I could do like leader, instead of leader PG, which is grep, I could do leader PGL for grep last. Let's try that. Let's go to mappings and actually FZF. Yeah. So I use leader PG for live grep. I could do vim, keymap, set, leader PGL. Actually, would that slow it down though? What is leader PL at the moment? It's lgrep current buff, whatever that is. Oh, this is cool. Oh my God. What have I been doing with my life? What have I been doing? Oh my goodness. Okay, so last grep. Is there a live grep? What's the difference between grep and live grep? Oh, live grep resume. What? Oh my God. I get so sidetracked. Live grep. What is live grep? Section toggles between grep and live grep. What is the difference? I use RG. What is live grep? Because I've got G. Well, no, I haven't got any of these. I don't use any of those. I use Control P. Um, so difference, grep, live grep. I don't know what a live grep is, and I've been using it all this time. This is shameful. This is shameful. We must discover what is live grep. Oh, let's ask the AI. Maybe it knows. What the difference between grep and live grep? Live grep is a fuzzy. So does that mean that, oh God. So does normal grep not use the fuzzy finder? Confusing. Explain the behavior of FZF Lua, the NeoVim plugin, FZF Lua's grep versus live grep commands. Uses rip grep, sure. Also uses rip grep. Reruns the search on each keystroke. Faster for precise searches since it only runs once. I see. That actually kind of makes sense. I think the AI is probably right about that. Okay, cool. Good morning to you two. All right, now, in that case, if we look at FZF Lua, so I almost always want live grep because I've never found it to be slow, like ever. It's always ridiculously fast. So how do I repeat? This whole lgrep current buff is amazing. I need to practice more with that. But how do I repeat, for example, I should be using git b commits too. Oh my God. I use buffers. I don't really use help tags, but I should. I just type help tags. I just type help, brother. Okay, so how could I incorporate the live grep last? Is there a live grep last? I have to pop it open. Live grep current buff, grep last, live grep resume. I think that's what we want. So what about LR or GR? Do I have a GR? Okay, GR. PR resume. Let's try that. FZF Lua live grep resume. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay. So we do that and then we quit out of there and we go say main and we go, we're in live grep now, I think. And then we search for say FN and we get this and we go down a few and then we enter and then we go live grep resume. Oh, must end with CR, whoops. What did I do? Ah, yes. Very good point. Thank you. Okay. So what about that was a resume? Oh, it just brought me back to the last search that I had. Yeah, perfect. That's exactly what we want. Nice. Okay, what about P what was the command I used? C. No, that's git commits. LiveGret current buff. L. PL. And I'm looking for, say, FZF. That's really cool. So it's like the search, basically. Oh my gosh. I need to use that way more. So that's going to be my goal for today is I'm going to be accurate. I'm going to watch this area of the screen and I'm not going to be a bad vimmer. I'm going to be a good vimmer. And I'm going to use LiveGrep current buff more. So comma PL. And then we'll see what happens. Nice. All right. Sweet. Happy about that. Now let's see if we can get this running. We cannot because we still have mislabeled names. So let's go with screens in game. Interestingly, Rust Analyzer is not. You managed to catch a stream. Hey, Real Phoenix, how you doing? It's only 9:30. Yeah, it's what is it? It is 9:26 in the morning. There you go. 12 hours apart exactly. Which pretty much doxes you because I know where you live now. No. Nice. So yeah, I've just been rabbiting on about how I can get better at NeoVim navigation. Oh no! I know. I have all these evil dastardly plans. This is interesting though. Rust Analyzer is not picking up the fact that line 6 is completely bogus. I wonder if we're crashing out due to a Rust upgrade or something, or if I need to do a cargo clean. Let's try. Good thing I didn't dox myself a couple of streams ago. I know, right? I dox myself all the time because my real name is all over my GitHub and all over my computer. I just don't care. The worst they could do to me, I think, in New Zealand would probably be to send the armed defenders squad to my house, which is our equivalent of swatting. But I honestly, it would just be like a couple of cops showing up. Do you got any guns? No, I don't got any guns. Do you want to have a look? No, we're good. It's a lot less US over here. Having said that, if they do that, it would be quite interesting. Okay, so first of all, let's do a Rust update. Maybe that is the issue. Yep, we got a nightly release. We'll do that. And we may as well do a cargo clean, which will take a few minutes, but that's all right too. Is there any coffee left? Tiny amounts of it, tiny fractional amounts of coffee. But it's all good. Who's on today? Let's check the team. Let's check the team. Let's check green first. We got Brighter Malphon. I don't even know if I'm following them right now. I'm not. Let's fix that. We got Hexa Digital. We got Masika, EXO. Everybody's on. Let's check the other team. Let's check Indie Game Devs. We got Cricket. We got Citilix. I need to say to Citilix. Citilix is awesome. I need to wish them a happy new year. Maybe I'll do that. Let's see here. Cargo clean. And while we're doing a rebuild, we will go say hi to Citilix. We'll do it. We'll do it live. Am I allowed to do this? Join stream.
it is 100% half, 100% half-assed. It is.
Move this to change screen 2.
Some of it is, at least. So he said it was not old. He plays Fortnite. I didn't say I play it. I've seen it.
Sir,
I played
you
Fortnite
are
when it was
a legend,
single player
and
or co-op
you've
PvE
provided
experience.
a safe space
environmental
for
tower
me
defense
and
game.
many other
And then when the multiplayer part
nerds
came out,
this year.
I stopped playing it.
Happy
Only young people can see
and
Fortnite. Is that how it works?
robotic
Like
felicitations to you and
As
yours.
an avid EDM fan, I'll be the first to say EDM does not match with their life. This is fair.
There.
I think that's a reasonable perspective. You're a legend. Whoa. Okay, baby. What do you want? No, I'm kidding. You said you're a legend. You provided a safe space for me and many other nerds this year. Oh, happy New Year and robotic felicitations to you and yours. Thank you so fucking much, Basie. Thank you for the kind words, and it's an honor to host a space that anyone feels comfortable in the first place.
Oh,
to
is awesome.
Accomplish that and to continue that for a couple of years now. Hopefully, I can keep that up. Basie, thank you for being a part of that space and for being the kindest voices in this space. I have to go back to rusting now. Best of luck to you, Basie. Best of luck. Fucking crush it. Crush that rust.
Oh my god. It's an eagle. All right, we go now. Okay, cool. Now, have we built? Have we built? We have not built, but we have not built for a good reason. So let's try to build. Let us see if Rust Analyzer understands what's going on now. Fetching Rust Analyzer, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah. Okay, we're still going, we're still going. I'm really glad that this thing exists now, because before I was just guessing based on the speed of the fans that my PC was running as to, hey, now we've got it. Okay, so a rebuild and a clean was what we needed, an update and a clean. Yeah, the fan speed of the PC used to be what determined whether Rust Analyzer was running, but now it's which is sad in and of itself. No, we don't want that. We want in-game. Oh, no, we don't. Apparently not. Create screens. Ah. In-game. No? Interesting. Because what? Oh, right. This is yeah, we just needed screen, right? And then we got screen in-game. There we go. What is your issue? Create game. Yes, you are correct. You are correct. You are correct. Hey, controller, how you doing? The renderer I talked about last time is working. So, oh yeah, I remember that. I just have to implement textures, normals, and a format to define blocks in. Is this a Bevy Discord link? Oh, this is cool. Nice. Okay, so what am I looking at here? Hang on, I need a bigger screen. You go away. There we go. All right. Oh, this is really neat. Just a bunch of 1x1 faces facing towards the camera. Yeah. Nice. Sweet. Oh, it looks like you're making good progress. I like it. I don't know what I don't know how I would do it, but I like it. I love it when people do shit like this that I don't understand. Okay, cool. So we got this happening. So do we build? Do we build? Do we build? We do build. All right. So our behavior should be all the way home start. We are in game. We hit escape. We are in pause menu. Return to game. We're in game. We hit escape, etc. Hey, Woodstone, how you doing? Thanks for the lurk. I hope you had an amazing. You're having an amazing break, and that you're not having to work through the holidays or anything horrible like that. And then we exit game, and we're at the menu. Cool. All right. So still the same behavior. And last time we tried to implement physics and we got horribly distracted into figuring out level loading, which is good because now I think I know how to do it, but we need to get back to physics. So we're going to shamelessly just use the in-game screen to test it without really any rhyme, reason, or organization of any kind, because that is how we roll. So next take, game set, game paused, blah, blah. Key code escape. Yes, you are correct. All right, so now in game, we just have the pause menu. So we are going to leverage this one because this one runs on in game. Oh, you have no sound. Oh no. This is bad news. Isn't this the new PC? Will will it use headphones? Hang on. How would that work? Oh, hash. Just in time, I guess. All right. So let's see here. I can use USB headphones, but also swap to other media. Oh my gosh. Depending on the weather. Temperature rises above 20 degrees. We switch to TVNZ. Okay. Now, let us see here. We're going to do physics things. Now, last time we were looking at the avian 2D example. Specifically, actually, let's just run it. Cargo run example. What was it? Not dynamic. Yeah, one-way platform, which it will have to rebuild because I reinstalled Rust. Well, Rust version. Let's see here. Yeah, so we're gonna strip everything out that isn't a single platform, and we're gonna have gravity, and we're going to have motion, and then we'll just understand that in depth. Then we'll go from there. Oh, I think Bevy 15.1 was supposed to be released over the weekend. I didn't even check. Did it? Has it? Hmm. I don't believe so. Maybe. Just checking Discord, just checking. I think we would have seen a big announcement if that were the case. Or at least an announcement. And we haven't seen one since the 30th of November when we released Bevy 15. So I'm guessing it's not out. I just remember that, oh, that's gone to the wrong window. I just remember that I think Francois said he wanted to put it out over the weekend, but maybe they didn't quite get there. Okay, so W doesn't work, but up arrow. Okay, up arrow doesn't work either. Jump. There we go. Spacebar. Okay, and WASD does work. Okay, so we've got gravity and we've got jump. Perfect. So we're going to strip out everything that isn't just like one bar. And we're going to apply the same rules because this looks ideal for what we need. And we're going to understand everything about that example. So this example is avian 2D examples, one-way platform. 2D platformer example with one-way platforms to demonstrate filtering collisions with systems and the post-process collisions schedule. Move with arrow keys, jump with space, and descend through platforms by pressing space while holding the down arrow. I think I actually did it with shift down, but never mind. Okay, so we need to remove complexity wherever possible. Remove complexity. Okay, so we got spawns. We're using square sprite. Oh, we're using sprites. No, we're just giving them a color. I see. I'll probably use a mesh, like a circular mesh, 2D. But actually that doesn't really matter. Command spawn square sprite clone. Transform rigid body static collider. Good. So we give them static rigid bodies and colliders. Ceiling for. Oh, I see. So the square sprite is literally what we're drawing the floor out of. Left wall, right wall. One-way platforms. Custom size. I see. And some one-way platforms. Nice. And an actor. So the player. All our players are going to be yups. Actor size. And then we've got a mesh. Yeah. Interesting to see vector here. I would have expected vec2. Oh, okay. Interesting. Why did they rebrand it? I wonder if that's because they use 2D or 3D interchangeably. Oh, look what I'm doing. JJJ, I promised I wasn't going to do that today. I'm going to be a good Vimmer. Damn it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. It's going to happen. Good Vimmer, not bad Vimmer. All right, here we go. We're going to do, we're going to steal a lot of this. We're going to steal pretty much all of it. Example common plugin. What is this? Oh, this will be for like all the examples. So what does it entail? And then physics plugins with length unit. 1 meter is 20 pixels. The unit allows the engine to tune its parameters for the scale of the world, improving stability. I wonder what a normal width length unit is. Insert resource clear color, gravity. Gravity. Yes, I need gravity. Vector is defined. Yeah. I did wonder if it was either 2D or 3D. Yeah, good call. I wonder what's an example common plugin. Frame time diagnostics. State, startup, app state. On enter app state, pause physics. We could totally steal some of this stuff. Targeted theft is what it's all about. Targeted theft. Is the chat text overlay changed? It stretches all the way to the left. Now, we did re-implement some of this because of Bevy 15, and I rewrote quite a bit of it because the DSL that I was using no longer works. But that's a very good shout out. We should probably give it a max width. I don't know. Is it distracting having it all the way across? I suppose it probably is, right? It gets in the way. Maybe we can make it smaller. Just looking at it. You know what? I'm not going to get distracted, but I am going to write myself a note. A third or a quarter would be good, right? Except it would take up more space vertically, so we'll just have to. Let's go here and here and here. And then we'll go and we'll add a to-do. Fix large message formatting, maybe max width. Actually, hang on. Maybe max width at least 50% or so. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm actually trying to use org mode a little bit more to organize myself, hence the name. So yeah, we'll give that a crack. Cool. So what I need to do is I need to just have one giant init function here. Let's go with fn init. Probably need commands. And I imagine that most of what happens in example plugins would be quite useful for us as well. So in paused, for example, we could do those physics pause things. Oh my God, got so many windows open. Right, so example common plugin. Oh, this is the definition. On enter app state paused, mute time, res, mute. Yeah, this stuff. I assume that I can just do this in that function. So let's see here. Let's see. Let's go pause. Game set, game paused. Where do we resume? Run if in state, scream in game, and input just press escape. And then on the pause screen, we have update, pause. Yeah, when you unpause, of course. I should have guessed. Here we go. This. It's not exactly ergonomic, is it? Add systems, pause, run if in state, game paused, and input just press keycode escape. So if I hit escape again, do I come out of pause? I do, don't I? Let's find that out. No, no, I don't. Okay, so what is actually going on here? Oh, whoops. Uh, what is going on here? Uh, 53. Run if in state game state pause. Oh, that's a very strange way of doing things. I've got two functions that do that. Why would I have that? I certainly don't need to. So hang on. Be accurate. Be accurate. Stop mucking around and be accurate. There we go. Better. Mute commands is not used, blah, blah, blah. Does it still work? Oh, whoops. Does it still work? No. Okay, I think what's going on here is, yeah, if in state game state pause, there you go. Be accurate. Come on, you can do it. In game. There you go. So now, oh wait, what? Bad? Oh, I think it's game playing actually. Nope, still no. Okay. So why would I have it twice? Run if in state game playing. So what state were we in? This is in game. Oh, it was depending on screen in game because game is a substate. Oh, pulling apart your old disk. Have a good one, man. Take it easy. Don't break anything too much. Okay, so run if instant screen in game. Yeah. So I think you would want an unpause in the other one. What is the default for game state? That's what's going on. It's actually defaulting to intro, but we don't really use it. Maybe for now, we'll just transition real quick through this state to the next one. And then later, when we actually need it for something like loading, we can use it. So mute next state, res mute next state. Game. And we've got next state set game playing. And later we can use this state for intro screens and or resource loading. Okay. I think that's good. So now when I do this, I would expect escape to work in both contexts. Nope. Interesting. And I think that is because I need to get in the habit of going PB. Yeah. And in-game pause, it's much clearer. But what we actually want is unpause. And then we can go PL and we want the exact character we want is we want game playing, but we also want the name of the function, which is pause. So we want PAUSE dot run. There we go. That was the only way to get it with live grab. Huh. And we hit enter and we are in the correct location. Search PLS. We're going to be accurate. Damn it. We're going to be accurate. We're going to be accurate. We'll hit all the right keys and we'll do all the things. Yeah. Game. That didn't really work. Game paused. If in state, game's paused. Yes. Correct. 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 Kaga run. Okay, start, pause, unpause, damn it. Ah. Screen transition, some title, some in game. Yes. Correct. Interestingly, we didn't see the screen transition on substates. Is that because we haven't told it to? State transition, rather. Oh, yeah, here we go. 13 log transitions. Game. Is it game or in game? It's game. Okay, let's have a look at our transitions again. We got start, some title, some in game, playing to paused. Oh, we got paused to paused. That's wrong. Logging is good. Logging is good. We like logging. Yeah, there we go. Have I seen the GutHub website? No, but I need to now. You spelled it wrong. There's a few like that. There's more than one. What was it? Spelled it. Sorry about the flashbang. That's hilarious. My bad. There's a few like that, and I can't remember the others. I've seen a few misspelling websites, but I wonder how many hits it gets. Nice. Okay. Game set, game playing. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This should now work. In theory. Nah, I changed the wrong one. God damn it. That should actually work. Auto completes to Guthead? Really? That's disturbing. If in-state game paused, unpause run if an in-state game paused, and input just pressed keycode escape. That should work. Huh. All right. Let's see. What are our state transitions here? This might be hidden behind my camera at the moment. Some splash, some loading. Loading, title, in-game. Playing, went to playing. Really? Playing to paused. Paused to paused. Oh, I wonder if it's because it's input just pressed. So it immediately transitions back to paused. Yeah, I bet that's it, eh? So how do you handle that when two things deal with the same just pressed key? Can you clear that event? I bet you can, right? I bet that's what's happening though. Although I would have expected to see two logs, one for playing and one for paused. Let's make absolutely certain that we're heading. Oh, it's because both of them are running. That's what's going on. We're trying to be too clever for our own good, is what we're trying to do. What we should do is this. Go play Rivals? Nice. Thank you so much. Have an awesome time. Yeah, we're going to do this. This is going to be way better. Okay, so we go app, add systems, update, pause, run if in state game playing and input just pressed key code escape. Okay, now what is your problem? I see. Okay, that I think should work. Because now we've put both of the functions in kind of mutually exclusive states. There we go. Now we're talking. Cool. All right. And we will never use escape to quit the game. So exit game. There we go. Sweet. All right. So fixing that bug, that is good. Oh, we got lots of unstage going on here. What's going on here? What has changed? Oh, I see. So let's go with committing those changes Basically committing all changes. Refactor, enable possible dynamic level loading later. Now that we sort of vaguely understand it. Oh, it's almost time for cup of tea. Twitch is going to tell me it's cup of tea time any minute now. Any minute now. Any minute now. Okay, cool. We get to do physics. We honestly get to do physics now. We do. We do. We get to do it. We get to do it using init. Oh yeah. So the whole reason we did that was because of this, where we were going to do resmute physics, time pause, and time unpause. That was the whole point to this entire exercise. Resmute time physics. Shouldn't it be mute? It should be mute time. Actually, I should have been importing this stuff. I need to get the right time, but I think it's this one. No method name pause for resmute Bevy prelude time. Is a method unpause? Huh. Oh, the trait needs to be in scope. So, which is the trait? Oh, we got to ads. I'm going to make a cup of tea. I shall be right back. And we will figure out pausing and unpausing. Because that's just what we do. We're good at physics like that. Well, we're not really, but we're going to pretend that we are. All right. That takes care of that. We have beverage. We have beverage. We've eaten the apple. The apple that delivers sweet, sweet carbohydrates for our brain to work. Okay. Now, I think I have got this wrong. I need the trait, which means I need avian 2D prelude. In order for things to work correctly. Okay, good. Then we add. We are accurate. We're gonna be accurate. Res mute time physics time unpause. All right. Okay, this is our first physics. It's very exciting. There's never been any physics before now, but now there's physics. At least there's time. Time exists. We were in the land before time, and now we're in the land after time. Time exists. Now, how about things? How about making things exist? How about making things happen and exist? Why couldn't they possibly exist? That is source game. Actually, this will be a great place to init things, not in game, but game. Yes, I think so. Let us go to in-game. And let us get rid of this init function that we have created. And we'll put it in the other buffer. Yes, we will. In fact, now that we're setting next state game playing, let's do it in there. So edit, percent, same place, source, in-game, game, playing. We would like use Bevy, preludes, all, use avian 2D, prelude, all. What is your problem? Oh yeah, fair enough. Game. Mod. Why isn't game paused loaded from here? Oh, I bet I did it in in-game, which is wrong. Oh no, I just used the entire crate. Wait, what? Why isn't paused in here? I see. So we have in-game as a screen, which has pause on it. We do not have, right. I think I understand. I think I understand. So we're talking about the difference between screens and basically just the rest of the game. I'm not sure if this is a useful distinction. I guess it is. So for example, in screen, we have Loading, in-game, splash, and title. We do not have pause. And yet in-game, we have pause. So I guess playing belongs in-game. That's where we want it. And then in-game, mod pause, mod playing. And then we create that. That should not exist. Use Bevy, Prelude, Star. Use Avian 2D, Prelude, Star. Excuse me. FN plugin, pub FN plugin, app, and mute app, net, app, add systems, on, enter, game, playing, init. Yeah. Good. Now, we also need to add the physics plugin. When do we do that? Do you do that at the very start of everything? Or do we only do it when we need it? I feel like we do it as a matter of course, right? We need it all the way through. We don't need it in the menu screens, but that's about it. So maybe we add it in in-game plugin. Or even in lib. Add plugins, default plugins, audio plugin, window plugin. Yeah, I think we do it all in here, right? So if we consider examples common, FPS text, pause button, step button. Oh, step button, that'd be cool. You could advance by duration. That's cool. We won't do that yet, but it's good to know that exists. But we do want frame time diagnostics plugin. And this. And we want both of those in our dev tools. Add plugins. And this one, I think we do this here too. Now, the question is, do we do this on the backtick quote key? And is that even possible? Why is it unused? Interesting. I'll need to learn more about good old, what you call it? What do you call it? Rustdoc. Time for a slurp of tea. Okay. Is it possible to turn physics debug plugin on and off? Because that will be handy. Let's find out with AVN 2D physics debug plugin. Debug plugin. Is that's default, right? Yeah. Override default rendering config. It would be cool if we could enable it and disable it on key press, if possible. Let's see if we can get their GitHub. See if John Dolph's already got a solution for that. They probably do. Bevy heavy. Ha. Code. Issues. Physics debug plugin. Toggle. No. How about a docsrs search? Tramish flags. I wonder if there's something similar to this. Run if input toggle active. I wonder if we could do that and just get away with it. Maybe. Okay. We can't do that. Maybe we can do this. Okay. I feel like maybe I'm expecting too much here for it just to automatically work. Um, this is for rapier, of course. I wonder if I could do something similar to that. We wonders, we wonders. Methods new, sections example. Might be one of the examples. No, no, no. I've been 2D examples. Let's do a quick GitHub search. Maybe that'll help. Debug dump. I mean, lots of them use it. I just want to see if it's possible to toggle it. Hmm. Could it be? Could it be? Is there some kind of resource that we can manipulate to turn it on and off once it's been enabled? It would be nice not to see it the whole time. It's interesting. World Inspector plugin returns a. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe we're not. Maybe we're having the same problem as before. No. Can't do an into system, whereas this can, it seems. It returns a self new post update. Whereas this returns one of those. Oh, it just derives default. Okay. You can use runif to control when the window is shown, input toggle active. It has a world inspector plugin run if. I see. That makes sense. So feature use debug plugin. Feels like there's probably a resource that tells it whether to render that we could tap into. I'm just not sure what that would be. Run if, mute self, condition. I see. So it's got into system here. But this doesn't exist for physics debug plugin, I don't think. It does exist, but its trait bounds were not satisfied. I see. Well, let's look at what its definition is. Doesn't seem to exist. Let's have a quick search on runif. I think I might ask Discord about this one. Because it seems a bit beyond me. Seems a bit beyond me. A little bit beyond. So we'll go to avian physics. Actually, just do a quick search on physics debug plugin and maybe toggle. Oh, yeah. Someone has asked the question. There's a resource you can get that allows you to enable it or disable it. I think it's called physics debug render config. That sounds correct. And that's what we were talking about before. So if I go here and I go, actually, physics debug render. No. Config. Render config. Physics debug. Am I misspelling this? Am I in the wrong library? Physics debug plugin. Debug render. Ah. Oh, overwrites the physics gizmos for the specific entity. Configure what is rendered by inserting this or getting it from the config store resource and mutating the return configuration. Insert gizmo config. So this, so if I search on physics gizmos, gizmos, physics gizmos, system param. You can configure at runtime like other gizmo config groups in Bevy. Oh, this is kind of similar to what I was saying. Oh, here we go. Oh, Yarn to the rescue. Yarn to the rescue. Resmute gizmo config store, then do the following. Nice. Let's copy this and play with it. So what we would do is we would go to DevTools. We would turn this into, this becomes toggle debug. Trying to be good Vimmers, so we're doing things slowly and carefully. We slowly and carefully figure out what keys to push. This is the opposite of my usual rip shit and bust approach. Okay. Yes, we want that, but we also want frame time diagnostics plugin. Physics, yes, we want that. We do not want that or that. Okay, now we have to figure out how to enable it by doing. Jan, thank you for your thing. Thank you for your assistance, your kind assistance, sir. Resmute gizmo config store. Mute config store. Resmute gizmo config store. And this applies to all sorts of things, apparently. Like gizmos generally speaking. Config enabled true or false. Right. So true or false is going to be whatever config is. So what is config? It's an unmute gizmo config. What does gizmo config have in it? It hasn't enabled. I see. Okay. Well, that seems perfectly sensible. So config enabled equals if config enabled. Actually, can't we just not it? Can we not it? Can we not it? Is that a Rust thing? Can we not a thing? Is that a Rust thing? That is, wait, this is not a Rust thing. Interesting. So you can not it. This is valid Rust. Okay. What about frame time diagnostics? Would it be possible to toggle that, or am I asking too much now? I feel like I'm asking too much. The thing is, let's see if this runs. This does not run. This does not run because of add plugins in where? In where? In in-game. Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. Because tuples are a thing, or tuples, or however you like to call it. Okay, so we do this. And then we start and we escape and it doesn't work. Home screen's in-game pause did not run because it requested inaccessible system parameter resmute time physics. Interesting. Why is it inaccessible? Maybe I haven't initialized physics plugin. That's why. So I need to do that before we do anything else. We should do that in lib. And we should go to 53. And we should add plugins, physics plugins default. That seems reasonable. Let's try again. And we've got transitions. And we're happy about that. And in here, we can hit this and we get our debug UI, which is good. There's no real clue as to whether or not there's physics debug because I don't have any physics objects yet. But I feel that this is promising. Okay, nice. All right, now we exit and we commit because we are good committers. We are good committers. Add physics plugin, debug physics things. Indeed. Indeed, indubitably. Indubitably, sir. All right. What is next? Next is we do another team shout out because that is what we do. We are a team. Abby. Hey, Abby. We got Seto. We got Practicals on. I haven't seen Practical for a while. Exo's still on. Hypnotic. Olix the Dev beavering away over there. PG Komai. Magnetronics. Do I know Magnetronics? Do I know this person? Do I know this person? Magnetronics.
Really like
I am already following them. Cool. All right. Now, let us see. We have the physics plugin. Oh yeah, the physics plugin had a particular setting. Actually, hang on. bring this over here and over here. The physics plugin had a 1 meter equals 20 pixels kind of thing going on. I need to do that. And it is here. Physics plugin. Oh no, that's the common 2D one. I don't want that. You can now go away. I want avian 2D example, excuse me, one-way platform. Physics. Here we go. With length unit 20. Yes, I concur. You are correct. Physics plugins. With length unit 20. All right. Now, what is the next thing that we must do? We must create things in playing. We must create things. We must. So let's bring up a vertical split and we'll go to our one-way example. Insert resource clear color. Now we need gravity. We definitely need gravity because what is a game without gravity? What is a game without gravity? It's simply not a game at all. Therefore, app, insert resource, gravity, vector, neg y times 1000. Now, is there any particular reason we shouldn't use vec2? I guess it's fine. Startup setup, update, movement, pass through one-way platform, post-process collisions, one-way platform. All right, well, we're not going to have one-way platforms, but we are going to crib the hell out of a lot of this stuff. Passes through a one-way platform if the contact normal is in line with the platform's local space up vector. I don't know what that is. Okay, it's fine. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It is going to be fine. We will figure it out because we're persistent like that. We are persistent. All right. So the setup, we got commands, we got materials and meshes. I agree with your assessment, sir. We do need commands, materials, and meshes. Let's start with commands. Materials. Res, mute, assets, color, material. Mute, meshes. Res, mute, assets, mesh. Nice. None of them are used, damn it. Oh, and we do need a camera. Now, should we spawn one camera at the start of everything? I think we should. Actually, we already do. We already have a camera 2D because... Oh, that's the buffers. Because of this is default UI camera. But we keep it around forever and ever and ever. Now then, 'let's It's got the borders. And it's got a square sprite. I would like a round sprite, but I'll deal with everything. So what's happening here is we're using one sprite to build platforms and borders. I think. Actually, no, we're not using the square sprite for everything except the borders. So let's start with, we're going to type this so that we have a better chance of understanding it. Platform. Let platform equals sprite. Color sRGBA. That is the incorrect thing. That is the correct thing. We'll even reuse their color because we're not fussy like that. Custom size. Let's try spelling it correctly. Commands spawn. Platform clone. Transform. From XYZ, fair enough. OY as F32 times 16 times 6. So we're giving it dimensions. And O. We're not going to do this for the real game, but with scale, vec3. Interesting that they use vec3 here instead of vector. New 10, 0, 5, 10. We give it a rigid body, and it is static. We give it a collider, which is a rectangle 50-50. I'm not entirely sure why it's 50-50, but let's figure this out later. Can use the debug UI, hopefully. And the one-way platform default thing, I think probably what we'll do is give it a marker component. But in the meantime, we just do that. Oh, right. Y must have been predefined. Yes. So Y is -2 to 2. So I think all we really need to do is this. All right, let's see if anything runs here. We probably should have told it not to start right away. Okay, interesting. So this is on by default, which is kind of okay, but I would like it to be in sync with the other things. And it is not. So we need to start it disabled. Can either run a system to do that, or we can maybe configure it on creation. Hmm. How would we configure its gizmos? Overwrite default debug rendering configuration. Insert gizmo config. Yes. Hmm. Avian Fun. Hey, Just, how you doing? We're trying to turn the physics gizmos off by default. Now, physics gizmos is going to have... Oh, you're upgrading to 15? Always fun. I've done it about 5 different times now. Ask me anything. There's a 30% chance I'll know the answer. No, there isn't. No, there isn't. Okay, so A, B, no, I want gizmo config to change, but not physics gizmos. So I want this to be the default value. And I want gizmo config to be everything default except that it should not be enabled. Ooh, could I have actually guessed this right? It does look like it's going to work. Oh, it did. It did work. But does it turn on? Hey! I actually know what I'm doing some of the time. Part of the time. Some of the time. All right. We're a debug legend. Now we've got to actually get it running the right way. Now, off by default enables with toggle key. Okay. Now then, we don't want init to run as soon as the menu runs. So, what are we doing? On enter game playing. Oh, right. Yeah, we don't want that. Because it will enter game playing as soon as... Oh, this is interesting. Because game playing is a substate. What we really want is in-game. Like so. I do believe this is correct. I do believe. There we go. Now we got a platform. It's very exciting. No, it's not. But it's the start of something big. Okay. Command spawn, platform clone. Yes, cool. It's a platform. I think we can tell it's a platform without the comments saying it's a platform. Let's go with name, new, platform, because why not be redundant? Excellent. Okay. What is the time? It is, okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. We might even have another cup of tea in a minute. Now, what about our little actor or alias, our player? Commands spawn. name, mesh 2D, meshes, add, circle, from, isn't it like a from radius or something like that? Is there a from size? You can do a rectangle from size. How do I get a circle again? Oh, you just give it a radius. Is it like circle new? Yeah, with a radius. There you go. I don't know, 10, 20. And we'll need a material for it. Which will be a materials add. We'll give it a color. And we'll just copy the color because we don't care right now. And it'll be a sprite eventually anyway. Now, it needs a rigid body. Dynamic. Dynamic. Locked axes. Now, yes, I think that's true because we don't want them rolling around the place. At least not yet. Later. There's time for that later. There is time for all manner of ridiculousness. Restitution? What is restitution? I need to find out this. We do need a collider. Preferably not a rectangular one. A movement speed and jump impulse. I assume these are custom. Oh yeah, we're going to have some ads in a sec. Do I need another cup of tea? I do need another cup of tea. This is the thing that I need. I need tea. This is a thing that I need. I shall make the tea and then drink it. You shall do likewise should you choose. BRB. Now then. All right. Get rid of that nonsense. Oh, that was good tuna. Or tuna fish. All right, so we have a collider. Excellent. We have a marker component, which I won't do yet. Pass through one-way platform, no. Movement speed and jump impulse, I'm assuming are custom. Wait, what? What is happening? What the hell? Oh, yeah. So it's just a scalar. All right. Interesting. All right, we'll follow their example for now. And they used the actual speeds, 250 and 450. So why won't we do that? Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? Actually, my characters don't jump. So it's, well, at least not yet, they don't. Why are you mad at me? Why are you mad at me? Why are you mad at me? Why are you so mad at me? Oh, that's why you're mad at me. Okay. Yeah, what's the deal with restitution? A component for restitution controlling how bouncy a rigid body or collider is. That's cool. I want bouncy. Okay. But this is not right. Restitution 0. I see. I see. I understand. I see. I see all the colors. What we are going to do. Which one do I want? This one? Oh, yeah, sure. Derive. Oh, I'm totally asking Discord something. Hang on. Let's bring this across here. You can see, you can understand my noobiness. You can see it. You can see it. You can see it. Mark as red. Mark as red. Let's go here. Let's go here and here. And then we'll go here. Like a ghost in the machine. This sounds like a great conversation. LLM is the bright, shiny tool of the moment. It's fun to play with, trying to fit it everywhere. Yeah. Okay. I remember someone telling me recently that all components should probably be spawned with X derived traits, e.g. component debug clone. What's the sensible complete? Actually, I'm not even sure clone is one of them. List of basics most components will end up needing. I seem to recall reflect might have been one of them. What do y'all put on all your components? Okay, we'll see what responses we get from that. I always ask the hive mind. I basically always do. I'm shameless, completely shameless. By the way, what's going on over in introductions? We have to say hi to everybody. Hello, hello. If you're not on the Bevy Discord, you should be. You should be. I mean, if you're interested in Bevy, that is. But I'm sure you already are. But if you're not, Bevy Discord, very important. Jeez. uh, this is not a particularly helpful conversation, but I kind of asked for it. What's happening in the community? Look at all these Bevy games, by the way. Most of them are Game Jam games, but I don't care. It's still cool. New projects, Project Harmonia. What the hell? What? Oh, I remember this. Hey, Mike Dev. How you doing? Thanks for the drive-by. Hope you're having a good break. Hope you're having a break. Hope that any break you're having is good. Two-dimensional fluid? Ooh. Anyway. Just watching from the pub. Nice. I didn't know my viewership was at the pub. That's cool. All right. We take this and we put it back over here. And then we go back to work because Discord is distracting. Component. Let's go, I guess, debug. Maybe component gets debug already. I don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Or that. We've got too many buffers open, basically. Wouldn't it be cool if you could do this and then just close the ones? Oh, Control X to close. What the hell? So I can do that? Like if I go lib and then Control X, does it close lib? It doesn't. F sharp indeed. Huh. There might be an ordinary Vim mechanism for doing that. I have to investigate it later. So this is lib, so we'll get rid of that. And then we're back to our two buffers. Cool. Now, we will add a player struct. And we will spawn it. So we always put our marker components, at the top. And then we will sort the rest of this because we're anal like that. Okay. So now do we get something new? Do we get something new? Cargo run. Do we get something new? Start. Uh-oh. I think we probably should have made sure that, oh, well, first of all, that's not state scoped. But second of all, okay. Well, now it doesn't work anymore because the other one probably still exists. So now there's two of them. Oh boy. Okay. State scoping is a thing, folks. State scoping is a thing. What do we want at state scope 2 in game, right? And also we need to make sure its transform is above the line. above it, above the line. Yeah, so actor probably had a transform on it or something. Nope, it's just a struct. Let's see if the default things for components is. No, we're still talking about cheese. Good to know. Yeah, so we need a transform. RST. There we go. Transform from XYZ. Oh, I don't know, 30. This width scale is interesting. I should maybe have a default scale that I'm using. And then, and then, and then, and then. There was something else I was going to do, and I can't remember what it was. God damn it. Oh, yeah, it should be state scoped. So, screen endgame. Legendary. Oh, yep. Question ignored. Excellent. We're back to talking about object-oriented programming. Okay, let's try this again. Programmers on holiday. Distractible bunch. Oh my god. Okay, well, that was wrong. But I wonder if that was the width scale that was doing that. Oh yeah, because of course the width scale is for this. Duh. Okay. If I exit, does it go away? Yes, it does. But it does no longer apply its physics. Okay. And I think part of that is because do we ever transition out of screen in game? Let's remove the width scale. And let's create X, Y, and Y we probably want to be like 200 or something stupid like that. Ah, now we're talking. There's no movement controls. Let's try exiting. And now the physics no longer applies. So I wonder, do we need to reset the physics every time we enter the game and leave the game? Maybe so, maybe so, maybe so. I wonder if it's because time is now paused. I bet that's it. In which case, we should probably do something like what was it again? Time, physics, time? That is not it. What was it? Uh, just time physics. You can understand my confusion. Just out of interest, if I go time unpause, just in case, what happens? Okay, so that works. And then we exit and then we start. Ah, nice. Okay. So the question is, should physics plugin exist from lib where it was initialized, or should it exist when you enter this game screen? I don't really know. Don't really know. But honestly, I am going to call it, I think, because now I have investigated a few basics. And I also want to make a little short about I want to do like a 3-minute devlog every week just to get into the habit of it. Not like a massive chore like devlog that people make where they get frustrated with it, but just something really basic. So, simple physics, we fall, we hit object, we stop. Hooray! And get LFS text forever. All right. So yeah, just a brief stream today, I think. In fact, if Seto's still running, maybe we raid him.
He's right above the class.
He
if
is
I'm doing stuff like that.
excellent. We go talk Settlix. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. See you next time. Keep the holiday streams nice and short.